Hey guys, it's Bebe. So today I really wanted to talk about League of Legends and my top 10 tips that I would give to you guys. Number 1, communication. I find it to be the biggest thing. Some teams are just epic where they don't even need to talk to each other, they just need to ping and they know what they're doing. I think that that's really the foundation of your team. Whether it would be just something simple as Mia, Dragon, Baron. If you know your ADC is getting free farm at top and you realize that half the team is missing and the ADC might not have as good map awareness as you are, let them know. It's just those little things like that you need to speak to your team. Tip number 2. Warding is a big thing. It would help your jungler. So if your jungler knows that they obviously have warded in the river, he can come and loop gank, or he can direct gank from the bush, and you can have other alternatives. Jungle should be warding, top should be warding, support should be warding, and mid should be warding. If you guys place your wards where they should be placed, and I guess this is something different for every team, then you shouldn't really be struggling with areas. Mid and support at bot can cover pretty much the bottom river. Jungle can help cover top, and top's mid, if that kind of makes sense. The more vision you have is so much better in gameplays. Tip number 3. Playing your positions is a big thing. Like, we watch our gameplays like when we lost and see what we did wrong, and like we learn from our losers. That's another thing as well. Don't watch the ones where you dominated. You watch your games that you lost at, because you learn more. Now when I say playing position, like this comes in team fights and everything. The ADC should not be at the front. The ADC should not really be initiated. But if you're a tank, you initiate. You should initiate. You shouldn't be at the back with the ADC being a pansy. If you want to be a tank, you go in there and be a tank for the team. Number 4. Dragon and Baron and even minion kills, CS kills and buffs, stuff like that, are massive game changers. If you're gonna get it and you see like 3 of them hanging around and they've obviously seen you about to get Dragon, my team tend to not risk it, because there's times, and everyone has been through this, where you're annihilating and you do that one thing where you go for Baron and you just risked it because you're like, who cares, just get it. They happen to steal it, they happen to kill you off, all of a sudden you've just lost. 5. Do your research. I know this isn't really a gameplay kind of thing, but I've noticed that even when people stream and stuff, they'll have maybe an app up or a website up that obviously can look up certain items, how to counter pick when you're in draft, learn a few characters as well. Like, I noticed that when I'm in draft play and the enemy team ends up picking Vayne or something, I tend to pick Caitlyn. I tend to speak to my support and say, who are you gonna pick? And I try to pick the ADC that plays well with his support. And just kind of learn as you go, because it's really important to know the other character's skills, ultis. You know, you don't want to end up trying to kill Tryndamere when he's ulted and you're just like, why the hell isn't this guy dying? This is what I've kind of noticed, and I don't even know if there's a lot of proof, but I've kind of noticed it in a lot of the draft picks that I've played. Everyone can easily say, aim the ADC. It's necessarily not as easy as just to aim the ADC when the other team is protecting the ADC. And in saying this, your team should protect the ADC. And I'm not just saying that because I want to be protected, but seriously, in all cases, it is so much easier as an ADC because you are squishy. I've noticed, and I had to learn the hard way, that I get frustrated because I'm trying to aim the ADC and I'm trying to get to this ADC and they're just kiting me. I'm not realizing that their whole team is actually protecting the ADC. So they've all turned on me, killed me because I'm the squishy, gone back to my team, their sustained damage is gone. Usually, if the APC on my team isn't fed, we've just lost a team fight again. 7. How do you do a 7? Is that a 7? That's backwards. I guess that as an ADC, you kind of can look at who you're versing against and who your support is. If I have Nami, I'll get long sword and 2 pots, because Nami can already heal me, so I don't really need that extra pots, but I can help with that extra damage early game. It really helps with last hits. I've noticed when you're last hitting in lane, it's kind of hard when you just have boots and 3 pots. It's kind of harder for me to manage, but once you have a long sword, I don't know, I'm just in heaven. I can last hit so much better, and I just always thought, yeah, ADC can start off with a pair of boots and 3 pots, 4 pots or whatever, but it's not always necessarily the case. 8. I've noticed that it's not all about the kills. It's about the way your team plays and the way they play together. I've noticed that even if our APC is fed as, it does help a little bit, but if the other team can play better than we can, it doesn't matter if our APC is fed. The way they ward, the way they push towers together, the way they never get caught out because They've got so much vision. When I first started, I used to get caught out a lot because it was just myself, or you know, I'd push all the way at bot and realize half of my team was at top. But starting to learn now that you kind of just try and get the kill when you can, when it's convenient. Do not go out searching for the kill. You can be doing better things like getting free farm, getting red, getting blue, eating their jungle, putting wards into their jungle, counter jungling, counter warding as well. If you're just out getting the kills, they've already pushed 3 towers and you're just like, oh, but I just want to get this guy, he's only got 5 health. People like that frustrate me. No. Map awareness, and this is something that I'm guilty of because I tend to push without looking maybe at the map and realizing, hey, they're on me, something's going on here. Or without my support saying, what the fuck are you doing freaking all the way at top? The whole team's like missing and you're just on your own up there. Sometimes it happens, like the jungler might be in their jungle not realizing that they've left the team fight at top. It's up to you to tell them, dude, they're on their way down to you. It comes with communication as well. My last tip is to have fun. I know it's frustrating and I'm actually a culprit in it and I get really mad, but have fun, laugh. I tend to actually tell jokes when we become frustrated because the more you get frustrated in the game, the more worse you play. When you're winning, you're having fun, you play better. When you're losing, you're not having fun, sometimes you play a bit crap. Some people actually get angry going, that's it, I'm gonna win, and somehow they get this freaking amazing super buff and they win. If you're not enjoying the team you're with, you won't want to play well for them. So my last tip would be actually to have fun. Don't forget it is a game and you should be having fun with it. I'm sorry my tips might have been a bit lame and something that you guys have already heard before, but that's something that I'm learning. Tell me your tips because I would love to hear tips from you guys that I could take. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys this Thursday with another video and I missed you guys. Sorry about last week. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook or Twitter so you know about my updates with my videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.